What's going on, guys? We are back with a new YouTube video. It's early in the morning, sun is shining, and we're out here about to play some golf. I wanted to bring the camera out and talk a little bit about how golf really does help you in your life, because it teaches you how to be patient. It teaches you how to practice, okay? And you got to implement these attributes in life every single day. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are taking action. Think, plan, and execute. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Saludos a toda la raza que me anda viendo. Si no te has suscrito, dale like al video, suscríbete, comenta algo, mándame mensaje. Yo siempre abro los mensajes, TikTok, en Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, todos lados. Pero sí, estoy hablando un poco de cómo golf te puede ayudar en tu vida, ¿ok? Porque golf te enseña cómo ser paciente y que ocupas practicar todos los días. Y si no practicas todos los días, vas a estar en una situación que no entiendes lo que estás haciendo. So, puedes usar esto en tu vida, en tus negocios, en tu salud, en cualquier cosa que haces. Lo puedes meter a ir y luego te saludan las güeritas, la señora aquí, no se crean. Pero jugando golf con mis amigos es mucho más mejor de irnos de antro. Sí vamos de antro, sí vamos a pasearnos, sí vamos a disfrutar, pero pues venimos aquí para pues conectar con gente, calmar el cerebro, calm your brain. Y te da un segundo de nomás darte un paso para atrás, respirar y aceptar que Diosito te levantó. That all your problems in the world, yes, they suck, but God gives us the opportunity to chase our dreams. And it's not corny to say that out loud. It's not corny to believe in yourself. I promise, the second you stop caring about what that individual says about you, what they say about you, everything changes. Look at everybody on social media. Everybody that you can think of. They're successful because they literally did not care what people said about them. Think about that. They picked up the camera just like this and said, you know what? I'm gonna hit the record button because I don't care. I'd rather succeed. I'm way more hungry. I care way more about succeeding than what people are gonna say about you. That's exactly the mentality that you gotta have in anything, whether it's in your business, your education, connecting with people. If you want that girl, whatever it is, you have to not care about what people are gonna say. If you get rejected, oh well, you learn from that rejection. Every deal that we've gotten rejected, we learn from it and we implement what didn't go good onto the next one. That's how it is. We implement the things that go south on the next deal. We implement and grow from it and we learn from it. That's how you're gonna level up. Así vas a crecer. Si no haces errores, nunca vas a poder aprender y crecer. Los errores son buenos para ti. The errors are very good for you, because if you're just not doing anything, you're not gonna learn from it. You're not gonna mess up because you're not doing anything. You have to do something. You gotta mess up, and through those mess ups, you're gonna learn from it, and you're gonna grow from them. And the truth is, we're all gonna get old. One day, you're gonna be 60. Think about this. You're gonna be 60. And you're gonna say, you know what? When I was 23, I should have said F it. And you don't wanna live with that regret. You don't. Because you living with that regret, that's gonna be the worst. Being 60 and you tell yourself, damn, I should have done it, it's gonna hurt. Because there's no way, you can't buy it, you can't work it out, nothing. It's done. Time is done. Time se va. El tiempo va así, en caliente. So do it now. Take the jump now. Take the risk now. It was so important for me to take the risk that I did when I was young. And I'm still very young. I'm 24 years old. And I'm taking so much risk because I know the level that I want to get to, it's going to take a whole different level, a whole different time. But it takes time. It takes patience. It takes practice. Like what I'm saying, what you learn over here at the golf course. Dura tiempo. Necesitas practicar en tu negocio. Necesitas practicar los sistemas, the systems in your life. What do I got to do on Monday? What do I got to do on Tuesday? What do I got to do on Wednesday? I remember when I was like 20, and I read this book about the consequences without systems in your life. And it taught me how to implement specific time management in my life. And literally from the time that I woke up to the time I went to sleep, I wrote everything down at the age of 20. And I remember people would say, oh, you're crazy for doing that, or that's gonna get in your head. That's how it's gonna be. You have to be crazy. You gotta be a little crazy. You got to. You have to. You have to be a little crazy. Because we're creating something out of nothing. When you create something out of nothing, you have to be different. You can't do the same things people are doing. You gotta be different. That's why they call it the 1%. Necesitas ser diferente. Necesitas cambiar lo que están haciendo otra gente o lo que estás haciendo tú y no ves los resultados que tú quieres. You have to be different. I knew when I was 17, 16, what did people want? People want food and people want a house. So that told me I gotta jump into the real estate field and I gotta jump into the food industry. Now we have our real estate business, our wholesaling real estate business, and we have our food truck business. Because I knew that's how I can be valuable to the world. That's how we're able to profit, by providing value. If you don't provide value, then how are you gonna win? I was, 16, I was a supervisor at UPS. And I was like, bro, I'm not providing no value. I'm a robot here. I'm a robot. Then I started seeing people that were 60 plus for the past 30 years. And not to hate on anybody, but that's not the life that I want to be at 50, bro. No way. If at 30, I'm already imagining myself in Cancun, retired with 25 houses out here in the States. That's how I'm thinking. There's no way I'm gonna make that through being a robot. So you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and you gotta take the risk. And when you're starting from nothing, especially us Latinos, yo que soy Latino, nosotros empezamos de nada, compa. Mi gente viene de Chihuahua, Mexico. It's not easy out there, I'll tell you that. It's not easy. I don't care what anybody says. The life, they live so good. They're so good, but it's not easy. If you know it's not easy. That's what we're creating over here. And we go out there. Because over here in the States, I don't care if you're in Miami, I don't care if you're in Texas, New York, you're here to work. This is a business. United States of America is a business. And if you're not working hard, you're gonna get left behind. You have to work hard. Necesitas trabajar todos los días. Porque si tú no trabajas, te vas a quedar atrás. You can't stay behind. You gotta take action. There's a train going. And if you don't jump on the train by taking action and working hard, you're gonna get left behind. I promise you will be left behind. You don't want to get left behind. You want to come with the winners. Come with the people that are taking action. Most of my friends are 30, 35. I'm 24. Why? Because I know most people my age aren't taking action. They're too scared, too comfortable. That's just the reality of it. And I'd rather people with the same mindset, same drive, because all that is energy. All this is energy. All this is creating something out of nothing. Anybody that started with the business or anything, they'll tell you, I started this from nothing, from an idea, an idea that I believed in. And I've always believed in our ideas. our think, plan, and execute idea, our wholesaling real estate idea, our food truck idea, our social media idea. I've believed in it. But the second you stop believing is what everything goes south. The second you start caring about, oh, what is this individual gonna say about me? Oh, what is this? What is that? Take the risk, bro. You have nothing to lose. Those $10,000 that you have saved up, them being stashed right there for your security reasons, that's not gonna help you out. You have to invest. You gotta take the risk. You have to get mentored. You have to get educated. You have to. I've gone to college. I've gotten mentored. I've done it all. Best thing I could have done is invest in myself. Best thing. That's how I can drive a Corvette at the age of 24. And that's a big accomplishment for me. Now, I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm not worried about the 24-year-old that's driving a Lambo. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about the guy that I was yesterday. Did I hit the gym yesterday? Did I do everything that I wrote down that I had to get written down? Did I do the things that I needed to do? That's what I'm worried about, not the next person. Stop worrying about the next person. I see so much hate on social media. And it's funny because people that are actually doing it, that are succeeding, they're not talking down on people that are trying. Never, ever. You'll never see me looking at a kid that's trying and talking down on him. Never, ever. Why? Because we were once there. We knew how hard it is. We know how hard it was and how it continues to be hard. All my mentors that are 45 plus, all the restaurant owners that I know out here in Kansas City, it's a nonstop work. And you have to engrave that. If you're not willing to just work, and accept that it's gonna take so much time, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. I promise you it's not for you. Because being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. It's not. I promise you it's not. It takes so much time. It takes so much energy. And if you're not mentally right, you're not gonna get through it. You're not, I promise you. When we started with our real estate business, we didn't close no deals in the first 6 months. Boom, we saw our first deal and something clicked, something told me, how in the world can we do this 10 times in a month? How in the world can we do this 100 times in a year? How? And now me and my team are closing anywhere from 6 to 12 wholesale real estate deals a month in the United States. And now we're buying properties ourselves with no money out of our pocket. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Shout out my boy Damien. Shout out my team Angelo. Shout out my brothers. Shout out Luis. Shout out Marco, Adrian, Santi, my parents, my mom, my dad. I love them all. Everybody that has made an impact on me. All my professors at Summer Academy, at Donnelly College, at UMKC. Everybody, I have learned something. Hace un tiempo me quemé la mano. Miren, ya está mejorando poco a poco. Pero me quemé la mano y es como Diosito me dio un mensaje que siempre hay que ser agradecidos. Siempre. En cualquier situación que estás, necesitas ser agradecido. Yo soy muy agradecido de mi gente, mi equipo, de Diosito por darnos la oportunidad de estar aquí, de caminar, de hablar. Siempre ser agradecidos porque vida nomás hay una. Vida nomás hay una. Tomen acción. Gracias por ver este video. Si no estás suscrito, suscríbete. Ya llegaron mis amigos. Ahí estamos hablando. Que tengan un excelente día. Suscríbete, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let's get it. Think, plan, and execute.